It's been a major topic of discussion all week at Queen's Park, the decision by General Motors to close its Oshawa plant at the end of the year. The move is expected to throw roughly 2,500 people out of work. Now, the Premier delivered a blunt message just a short time ago saying GM is not coming back to Oshawa. Doug Ford also lobbed most of the blame at his predecessors, his critics, and the Prime Minister.
GM didn't make this decision overnight. They didn't make it 6 months ago. It is the result of years of governments that just don't care about job creators or how hard it is to run a business or create a job. People who actually attack our government for repealing job-killing Bill 148, for abolishing the cap-and-trade carbon tax. These are the policies that put jobs at risk. So let me close with these words to the Prime Minister. Your officials have said, in response to this crisis, all options are on the table. Prove it. Here's the option I want to see on the table. Scrap your carbon tax.
Ford calls the incoming federal carbon tax a job killer, but the Trudeau Liberals insist it will be revenue neutral, with the feds cutting rebate checks to families to help offset the costs of the increased taxes on fuels. Meanwhile, the GM closure is also expected to have a trickle-down effect throughout the industry. Toronto's mayor says Oshawa won't be the only city impacted.
This is the economic engine of the country, and there are plants here that feed General Motors. There are banks here and lawyers and all accountants and all kinds of other people who serve General Motors. And so I want to be a partner in making sure we do what I think we have to do, and that is this. I think for the moment I'm not going to be able to say to you any specific things we will do for workers that as yet we're not aware are affected in Toronto directly, but we will do everything we can as a city, working with our partners in the other governments and the unions and businesses to make sure that those workers receive whatever kinds of assistance or transitional assistance they need.
Mayor Tory is also calling on all levels of government, to come together and brainstorm about other possible uses for the Oshawa plant and the men and women who work there.